Everybody is tired of dealing with niggas. People have black fatigue, not because they hate black people because they're black. They have black fatigue because of how people act, how black people poorly represent themselves and carry themselves within society.
I'm gonna stop you right there, you goblin-eared, crusty mustache ass. It is because they hate black people, and we're gonna get into it. What's going on? My name is Devontae, or Doku D. You can call me whatever you want. Today we're going to be talking about Andre Wilson. I get them mixed up because they're both pieces of and I'm sick of seeing them on my timeline. Why do these niggas have platforms? I don't know. But anyway, we're going to get into talking about this nigga. Now, I've seen this crusty a few times, be it on YouTube or be it on TikTok, and I'm tired of this nigga having something to say. I really hate a traitor. I really do. It really just makes no sense to me. So we're just going to get right into it. So, as you saw earlier, the nigga opens up by saying, people don't hate black people because they're black. They hate black people because of the way they act. First off, nigga, if you're stupid enough to believe that the actions of a few represent an entire group, and so you use that and group them all in and say it's a community issue, you're a slobbering. I don't know what to tell you. That's number one. I don't know what to tell you off the rip if that's your foundation for the shit. But number two, if you really want to do that, let's do it. Let's talk about all the white pedophiles currently in the White House, all the white files found every single day on news articles, every single day on Twitter, the place where you get your news about black people from, clearly. Let's start there. Let's start there, nigga. Do I suddenly now have the jurisdiction or the authority to say, well, all white people are pedophiles? All white people shoot schools up because of the actions of a few? No, that would be how a fucking monkey thinks, a drooling, slobbering ape. And even if we operate under the notion that it's majority, which it's not, but let's operate like it is, you understand that same sentiment would be extended towards you, nigga. And yes, I mean nigga, because last time I checked, and I think last time you checked, you're also black. So you understand that if niggas adopt your way of thinking or way of looking at news and shit, that they would extend that same gratitude upon you, nigga, and assume the same shit about you. Is that fair? Is that just? Is that right? No, nigga. I think you would say so with that tight ass suit on. Nigga, you got on this suit and tie and you're trying to depict yourself as I'm one of the smart niggas. You need to do better, bro. You're already fucking up at the start of the video. Let's continue.
Black fatigue is a collective tiredness, especially in the United States, of black people's poor behavior, shitty representation, and lack of accountability. Niggas will sit back and glorify being a nigga all day and do nothing to repair or to better themselves. Niggas spend more time complaining about white people than doing anything for themselves or complaining about the drug dealers, the failing schools, the disruptive black women. All the problems that we have, we can blame ourselves for, but we'd rather sit back and blame the white man for it.
I just gotta ask. How does the dick taste, my nigga? Seriously, how does the white penis taste? Cause I mean, damn, bro, you slopping that shit up. Anyway, you're already wrong. Black fatigue is another term gentrified by white people and the common raccoons such as yourself. The term originally comes from the book labeled Black Fatigue, in which it goes over how black people are, to put it simply, tired of systemic racism, niggas like you, and the daily microaggressions that black people go through. But you don't care about any of this shit. You too busy sucking white dick. Anyway, all the shit you said, it just amounts to minimizing and tossing out all the shit black people have been through and acting like those various historical moments don't have consequences. Consequences that largely we are still paying for. Yes, we. Yes, you and me. Because I don't know if you forgot, nigga. You are black. I think you forget sometimes. But those niggas are never gonna accept you. You're black, bruh. Redlining, Jim Crow laws, lynching, all types of shit. Black people don't have the same foundational wealth that white people have, and it's just a fact. I don't know what to tell you. When you're struggling and placed in shitty places to live, near underfunded schools, this shit has consequences, nigga. I don't know if you know this, but poverty is in direct relation with violent and non-violent crime. When you're put in a rock in a hard place, you're more likely to do certain shit to get by. It's just that simple, nigga. The simple fact is this country is built off of racism, and when we finally got free of some level of chains, we were put in more chains, and we're still seeing the consequences of that shit today. It doesn't just get shrugged off in whatever arbitrary piece of time you choose. The niggas who held the keys to the locks of the chains don't get to decide when we are recovered. But it's not even just us. People of all shapes and sizes and colors do fucked up shit when they're in poverty. It's the result of poverty. And it's like, you people say, well, it's not because you're black, it's because the way you act. But then you fucking act like it's because we're black. Because what else are you on my dick for, bruh? What else are you on our dick for? You're trying to say that it's innate within our culture to do this shit, and you're ignoring causality completely like a fucking idiot. People don't have the same energy when it comes to white people. They're not put under a microscope for every little thing they do and let it be something wrong. Holy shit, it means the whole culture is fucked up. Let a song come out that has too many curse words or too many sexual obscenities or whatever in the lyrics. Oh my God, but a white nigga does it, nobody bats an eye. This is the problem. You put black people under a microscope, and when you see something you don't like, you go, oh my God, it's the culture, it's this, it's that. You ignore causality completely, and I tell you why. You want to lap up white wieners so bad, bruh. That's what you want. But let me tell you something, bruh. You will never be one of them. They will never accept you as one of them, no matter how hard you try. Your skin will stay black, brother. Didn't this nigga have something to say about drug dealers and black women? First off, let me address the drug dealer shit. See, this how I know you be boyoing on white wiener. As if being a drug dealer is exclusive to black people. The nigga, you talking about drug dealers while we got niggas like Trump in office who be touching fucking juveniles and shit. Nigga, what the fuck you talking about drug dealers? You just throwing out random outrageous just shit to stir and confirm biases of fucking stupid people on the internet. The fuck is a drug dealer when there's niggas out here who own entire islands touching niggas, and yes, they are white. But more than that, you talking about disruptive black women, nigga. This was so specific, bro. You must not get no bitches, huh? You must not get a single. They ain't fucking with that long ass forehead you got, huh, nigga? That windshield ass shit, nigga. You could deflect the sun into a solar panel and power somebody's shit for days, nigga. Shut your ass up. What are you talking about black women for? Nigga, you ain't never had one. You ain't never gonna get one with that fucked up ass cut and this fucked up mentality you got. That's more important, this fucking mentality you got. And we can talk about causality for both of those things, but I'm not gonna grant you that shit because it's not true. You're just yammering off stupid, outrageous shit racist people say because you're racist and don't get no bitches. Nigga, ain't your mom black? Your dad? Somebody, nigga. Have some fucking integrity, bruh. You grifting and doing all this stupid shit for a buck. You're worthless. Let's reluctantly continue.
That's why people are tired of dealing with black people, because there's no positive solution, there's no productiveness of black people today in America. We're people that beg, whine, cry, and fucking complain, and people are tired of dealing with this. That's why it's moved from black fatigue to now black exhaustion. People are tired. They're exhausted from dealing with niggas and letting niggas run around the country doing whatever they want.
That's why it's gone from black fatigue to black exhaustion.
Burn down half the country for drug dealers, whores, and fucking degenerates, just simply because we want to make ourselves feel good. We're a mediocre people that love to live in comfort. And that's a sad and pathetic fucking existence that we have. All this fighting and all this shit that we've gone through, and now we've amounted to this. Our ancestors are fucking turning in their grave looking at black people today.
You know, you're a really big fan of huge blanket statements, the attributes of a true slobbering beast. But anywho, you are absolutely the last nigga who need to be talking about ancestors rolling in their graves. Look at what you're doing, bro. Bro, I don't even want to put this on your ancestors because I have no way of knowing who they were and what they did. But brother, you're giving ancestors were house niggas. That's what you're giving, bro. You are the last nigga on earth to be talking anything about ancestors, bro. Your ancestors are teething to get at your ass in the afterlife so they can bite you to death. You're fucking out of your mind, bro. This is the audacity I'm talking about, bro. I can't even say what I want to say. Bro, you are the last nigga on earth to be talking anything about ancestors. We're gonna continue, bro.
They're greatly disappointed in what we've done and what we've produced. Nobody today hates black people because black people exist. Nobody has a hatred of black people because black people are black. People have a disdain for black behavior, and guess what? We're judged by the content of our character and not the color of our skin today. Martin Luther King will be so proud that we got exactly what the fuck we wanted and what we deserve today.
One thing I hate about a nigga like you keep trying to act like you're on our side, bro. You keep trying to do that shit. Martin Luther King would be, shut your ass up. Your entire channel is centered around demonizing black people. Your entire channel, every thumbnail, every title is something about black people do this. Why people hate black, like every single one of them. Bro, quit this facade, nigga. You're not fooling anyone, bro. If you're gonna be a racist piece of garbage, at least do it with some hair on your chest, nigga. Do you understand how stupid it is that in one breath you say nobody hates black people because they're black, and then you say they hate black people because of black behavior? You're quite literally tying a behavior onto black people innately, as if it is true for all black people. It is so unbelievably stupid, and you just rattle it off out of your mouth and don't even think about it for a second. because you're too busy looking at the white wiener swing left and right like a fucking mesmerizing. Anyway, this makes no sense. If you are a person and you are tying a behavior to black people for whatever reason, you are not intelligent. There is no such thing as black behavior. You're just racist, man. I don't know what to tell you. There are bad people in every community and there are good people in every community. Period. Period. And if you really want to go there, white people by far outclass us in all things that would be considered bad behavior. So let's not even go there to begin with. But if you're of the mindset that you think black behavior is an acceptable term, you're not intelligent. You are literally saying in one breath, we don't hate you because you're black. We hate you because of your black behavior. You're saying a behavior is black. It's like saying we don't hate you because you're black. We hate you because you act black. But I'm black. So you're saying, like, do you see the paradox here? It makes no sense. You're a literal idiot. You're an idiot. When people do bad things, there's a reason that they do it. Typical reason is going to be poverty. Are there some black people right now being influenced by people doing bad things? Yes. Does that mean it's innate to black culture? No. But if you really want to fix the issue, let's talk about the causality. Why do people do these things to begin with? That's how you fix the issue. You don't fix the issue by pointing fingers and being inflammatory like a fucking idiot like you're doing. You don't fix the issue by just attacking the first thing that you see. You think and you use your critical thinking skills, which you lack, to figure out the crux of the issue. And I know you might not know this. The crux of the issue isn't rap music. The crux of the issue isn't drug dealers. It's poverty, brother. I don't know what to tell you. It's from laws that were put in place to stop us from getting old money that plenty of white people have. It was from laws put in place that stopped us from accessing the same things white people could. It's just that simple. There is still systemic racism to this day. And you and niggas who think like you are proof of that. It's that simple. You can't look away from it, but I know you will because you're a coward. You're a coward. And you're a...
How do we stop people from having black fatigue? How do we change this? How do we turn it around? Well, niggas, you're gonna have to do a lot of work. We have three major issues we have in the black community today. The first is crime. Crime is the biggest issue within the black community. It's we, at the end of the day, we have to deal with the crime and instability that affects our community. Black children can't grow up and have a stable life if they're surrounded by filth, crime, and degeneracy each and every day. That's not the white man coming into the community and shooting up the gas station and the bus stop. That's black people doing it because that's what? We glorify music of violence. We glorify a culture of instability. We glorify a culture of having no order and no control for ourselves and around us. Per capita.
This is such a lazy fucking thing to say. This is why I keep saying causality is important. If you genuinely think this shit, crime happens because of fucking rap music, let me ask you something. The first person to make rap music, let's say the first black person to make rap music, where the fuck did they get it from? Did they just get it from the black gene you seem to think we have? Where the fuck did they get it from? Where did it come from? I have an answer. It's poverty. It came from struggles. It came from them having to do shit to get by, do shit to survive, do shit to stay alive, do shit to want to be alive in an environment, in a system that has oppressed them for years and their ancestors. The same oppression that predispositioned them niggas to be in poverty in the first fucking place. You fucking absolute donkey. How don't you? I'm not gonna ask how you don't think of this shit. You choose not to, bro. The argument you just made is the equivalence to saying playing GTA is gonna make you shoot up a fucking school. This is the stupidest, laziest shit. Stupidest, laziest shit. You got all that fucking forehead and you just refuse to think about shit like this. It makes no sense.
We commit more crime in this country than any other racial group that exists in the United States.
So this just is a lie. It just isn't true. It's only for violent crime. And even in that case, it doesn't take into account actual convictions, just arrests. It's a typical talking point, and it's fucking lazy. I'm just tired, bro. I don't even know what to say. It's fucking lazy. It also doesn't take into account policing and how it's done. As we know, black people are typically over-policed, stopped for shit for no reason, etc., etc. You know how it goes. This is just wrong, outright.
We think that speaking properly or doing right or being good in school is acting white, behaving white. We have to get this fucking mindset out of our heads. We have to completely do away with this way of thinking because it's killing us.
It is so ironic that you would sit here and say that shit after saying people hate black behavior, tying a behavior to black. But anywho, hypocritical shit aside, black people don't think speaking proper or having education is acting white. This is a old, tired fucking talking point. And it comes from you being in middle school getting picked on for how fucking weird and strange you were, nigga. That's where this comes from. But it's just a simple untrue, and it's holding on to shit from like fucking middle school or something.
The third and final is the black family unit. Now, most black Republicans will say, well, we have more black fathers in the household, things will be better. That's not how it's going to work. Black women are the biggest problem that we have within the black community. They don't take accountability and they run the community. Black women need to understand that they're not the prize. They're not the ones who establish order. They're not the ones who establish relationships. They're not the ones who should be in any control of anything within our community. It's black men that have to take power and be extremely aggressive in holding and maintaining power for the sake of our existence.
What the fuck are you talking about, nigga? Are we living in the fucking savannah as lions and shit taking over gazelles and shit? Fuck is you talking about? What is this nigga talking about? Bro, why can't you just admit you don't get black women, bro? Why is that so? On to the next point, bro. No, not on to the next point. This nigga, the audacity of this nigga, these blanket statements are just, I mean, if this doesn't tell you this nigga is an idiot, I don't know what will, bro. I don't know. I'm really finna wrap this shit up. I'm just tired at this point. Like, there's nothing even to factually respond to. He's just angry and fucking weird and needs help. I don't know what to tell you.
I advocate for a lot of black men of claiming custody of their children, having custody of their children over black women. I think a black child is in a better quality care in a black man's hands than he is a black woman. Black men have to come back into the community and reestablish order within the community. Tell black women to shut the fuck up, sit the fuck down, and sit the fuck out.
And with that, I absolutely rest my case. I don't need to say anything else. I don't need to say anything else. Hey, look, if you enjoyed this video, man, like, subscribe. Let me know your thoughts. I would love to hear your thoughts. Please have a brain, but if you don't, that's cool too. No, it's not. Anyway, hope y'all niggas enjoyed the video. Yeah, there's not much to say. This nigga's a sad, pathetic piece of garbage. That pretty much wraps that up. I have no well wishes. That's all I can say. But yeah, I'm gonna see y'all niggas later. If you like the video, make sure you like, subscribe, comment, all those wonderful things. I'd really appreciate that. And I'm gonna see y'all niggas later. Peace.